Jason, it was a busy week for your group. 4 games in total, 8 possible points. You get 4 out of 8. I mean, fair to say that it was an up and down week for your group. Things didn't start out very well on Monday, but there was some room for growth and some learning. I know it's pretty early, but what were some of the takeaways from the ups and downs that your team had to go through this week?
Well, I think you're seeing what you see in a regular season. There's going to be highs and lows, and it's how you respond to those situations. And we had opportunities where we didn't play well, and we came back and played well the next night. So we were able to finish the week on a real high note here, and we got to be ready for our next one, and we can't rest on what we've done. And I think that's something that we've are guilty of a little bit as a group, of coming off a win and not having the effort the next night. So, that'll be our challenge going into the off day and then ready to go for Monday here. But, all in all, it was a very good week for us. Learning experiences along the way. Had to dig through some mud when things weren't going well to try and get back in games, and the fight's been there. And, it was a heck of a hockey game tonight to finish off the week, and to win in a shootout was real exciting.
At the end of 4 games, I mean, it's important to empty the tank, but you've got another 4 coming up next week. I mean, you lose 5-1. That was the disappointing one of the week. You respond with a great 6-5 win over Salmon Arm, and then another good one last night, 3-2 loss. You guys played extremely well. So all in all, after the Monday, that's 3 consecutive games where the effort seems to have been there. Haven't always had the results, but does that just – how hard is it to find the consistency? And when you have it, what do you as a coach try to preach to the players to keep that going?
Yeah, it's momentum, right? When you have momentum, you want to keep it. When you don't have it, what are you doing to get it back? And I think we have played, take away the first period against West Kelowna where we weren't good on the, Friday. We got ourselves behind. It's a lot harder to play down when you're, down not 1 but 3. And but full credit to the guys. Power play gets us back in it, and we're right there. And we, in my opinion, we're very, very good in the third. And their goalie was the difference. And we just kind of regrouped and got back at it tonight. We got right back out there, and it's a competitive group, and it was a tight checking game, and puck management was at a premium. And I thought our guys handled it pretty well in some tight times, and things are tightening up, and it's intense out there. We're starting to feel that, and I thought our guys did a great job.
We'll talk a little bit about tonight's game. You guys pushed to try 44 shots the other night against West Kelowna. You're in the second half of back-to-backs, which isn't foreign. It's something that happens and will continue to happen through the rest of the pod season. But, what a hockey game tonight. You had some BCHL firsts with Tonelli and Paklak getting their goals. And now you can say Rowan Clark's got his first BC Hockey League win as well. Tough numbers through the first 2 starts. You didn't like the way your team played in either of his first 2 starts. But what a bounce back from out all the way in. He sure gave your team a chance to win.
Yeah, he was really good tonight. I think, like you said, the first couple of games we weren't at our best in front of him, and I think he was getting rid of some rust too. It's been a long since he's been in a game like that, and he's a young guy, and I think his confidence never wavered, and he showed that tonight. He looked real confident in there, and made some key saves at key times, and then obviously the shootout was just lights out. So fantastic first win for him, and I don't know if you could draw it up any better.
You haven't had a lot of opportunities on the power plays. Coming into the hockey game today, maybe 19. You only get 2 tonight, but you score again. Your power play was 32%. Now it's going to go up a little bit more, despite the fact they're not out there very often. What have you liked about the way your power play has really allowed your team to have some success?
I just think we're making some plays. We're getting some traffic in front. We have a framework of what we're trying to do, but just the freedom to play. We're really trying to play some positionless spots, so it opens up some things. And, some guys have made some good shots around the net, some rebounds there. So we scored off the rush, and I think that's important. There's different ways through your power play to produce. It could be off a face-off. It can be off a rush entry. It can be, off a setup, and it could be out of chaos of a shot. So, our guys have found different ways to score, and right now the puck's going in for us on that, and it's been a big part of our success.
Finally, with your 4 games in the book, you get 1 off day and then another 4 coming up the next week. How important some downtime, and how important is it to go into the day off with a win?
Yeah, it's a good feeling, obviously, on going in on a win and the way we won, the way we played. So we'll get a rest day tomorrow and get ready. And we got 2 coming up. It'll be 4 and 5. So we're going to need everyone. We've known that from day one, and our players know that. And we'll look after ourselves tomorrow and get a little prep work in for West Kelowna and be ready to go for Monday.
Jason, as always, thank you for the time.
Okay, thanks, Graham.